Hello, my Facebook friends. How are you? Lori here with Interior Jewels. A new time for me today in the afternoon. I'm still freezing. I just made myself a nice hot cup of coffee. And I am continuing to do what I'm calling my feel warm designs. I have this great shell. I don't know if anybody of you saw the post that I posted earlier with this. I already have this prepped with foam in here that I am going to do a floral design in. And I said, let me come on and see who may be around to join me and keep me company while I work here. I hope you're all keeping warm. I don't know what most of you do at this time of the day. Are you all at work? I know it's probably not the best time for a live, but I keep experimenting with different times of the day to see who is available at this time of the day. So anyway, I pulled a bunch of greens here. Again, I'm going for that beachy nautical look. I'm gonna pull this up on my computer just to see if anybody is around. Please stop in and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from if you're new. I have something new on my screen here that I don't know how to get rid of course. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, X out of that. Let's get on Facebook here and see if I can find my page. Let's see. Interior Jewels. There we go. Awesome. All right, I am going to get started here. I have these great grassy, wispy, cool things that I want to start with in here. Again, I don't think I'm doing much florals in this. I'm going to do a mixture of greens and some funky things. I have these things too, which I think are kind of cool. For any of you who have vessels like this that are looking for something to fill it, to stick your florals in, aside from using that green floral foam, I do this, what is it called? Gaps and cracks. It's like what you would put around a window to insulate it. It's foam spray and it expands as it dries. I love using that stuff. You just need time for it to dry. So I always do it at least 24 hours before oh, you know what? Before I do this, I'm going to put some moss in the bottom of it. So if there's any bare spots, the foam is not showing. I'm gonna cover it with moss. This stuff is so messy. Messy. Gets all over the place. But I don't need so much, even though this shell, which is beautiful, this is ceramic, it really is a nice size. But the opening up here where the florals are gonna go is not huge. The bigger the opening you have when you do a floral piece, the more florals that you have to fill it with. And depending upon how high you go, I'm not gonna go high with this. I sort of want it low and draping over. I'm gonna look for one of my floral pins just to stick this in so my moss kind of stays put. There, and that just covers it nice. And as I put the greens in and whatever I'm gonna put in there, it helps it stay in place. I already have glue all over everything, including my fingers and my nails. I finished that wreath that I was doing last night for any of you that joined me while I was doing that. That was fun. And of course I added to it today. I was standing here looking at it this morning and said, you know what? I want to add a little bit more to it. So I did. I posted the pictures of that this morning. So that is available. That's a large wreath. Again, this is the time of the year that I get depressed with this cold weather and I keep thinking warm thoughts. So I'm doing all of these beachy, coastal, nautical designs. I was inspired. There, see, even that alone. I like how they flap over, makes it look natural. I'm gonna put some of these in, not such big ones. Let's see what we can put in. Some of these fern type things. And these stick so nice in that foam. I really rather use that anytime I can as opposed to the green floral foam, which I am out of at the moment. I need to make a Hobby Lobby run. I haven't done that. I know that's always dangerous for me. I go in there for one thing. It's kind of like going to Costco or any of those stores where you go in for one thing and, you know, $300 later you're walking out of the store. So I'm staying out of there until I absolutely have to. I know I'll have to make a wreath purchase too because I believe that I am out of wreaths now too. I gotta get some of my grapevine wreaths. Oh, I like these fern things too. Let me just... Hey Doris, how are you? I am feeling much better, thank you. How about you? I heard you and Paul were suffering with the big C as well. Thank goodness we are better. It spread like wildfire. We all got it. Except for my husband, so he says. I really do think that he had it, but whatever. And you're out of Facebook jail too, I see. You have to watch what you say, Doris. Gotta be careful. That's one thing I have not achieved, thank goodness, is being in Facebook jail. Look how pretty that's filling up. I just love this shell. I don't know what is the front or what is, I guess this would be the front. Because this part comes up a little more, so I'd say that that's the back. What other greeneries am I going to put in? I'm going to put some of these little bigger leaf things to fill in here. Well, love it. Love it, love it. Let's pull them up a little bit. Make sure that did you see that I had commented on your post about your getting out of jail? You have to behave. Make good choices, Doris. I tease my grandson with that, even though he's only 7. He'll be leaving or going somewhere, and I'll say, okay, make good choices. He looks at me like I'm crazy. Make good choices. I need my, Hi, Marianne. Long time no see. We're doing better, just a little weak, a few pounds lighter. Facebook can't handle the truth. I wish I could say I was a few pounds lighter through that whole thing. Unfortunately, I never lost my appetite. You think I would have, but I didn't, unfortunately. I think out of boredom, I was eating more. So I'm probably a few pounds heavier. It looks tropical, Marianne, you think? I love it. Let's see. I'm going to add some of these cool things in too. I always forget what the name of these are. I know my girlfriend Angie, who's not on here, is my flower name expert. I want to say Billy Bob's. They might be Billy Bob's, not positive. But it adds such another great texture. I just came on, I watched, I couldn't comment on your note. It came out beautiful. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, thank you. Did I hear something, for those of you that are local, did I hear something that snow is coming? Is that supposed to be Friday, or am I imagining things? Could have sworn I heard something about it. I think it was Friday. I hope I'm wrong, or I hope they're wrong. And not tomorrow. I'm so excited I get to finally get my hair done tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I am so overdue. Then I actually have my hair back. I mean, it's such a disaster. That and get my nails done, I'll be a new woman by the end of the week. It's amazing how just doing those things makes you feel better. Oh, see, I like these things in here. Hey, nuns. I'm at work and you're on your break. It was nice seeing you yesterday. You're another COVID person. There's 3 of us on here right now who just got over having COVID. Poor Nuns was pretty sick too. I think I'm just gonna put all this fills in, like I said, the opening of this, even though the size of the shell is pretty substantial, the opening itself is not huge, so it doesn't take a lot to fill it up. Which those are the perfect kinds of designs. You don't have to fill it so much. And all of these are available if anybody knows anybody looking for any coastal decor. The wreath that I finished this morning, that anchor wreath, is available. This will be available. Hi, Teresa. Do you love this shell? I wonder where I got that from. My girlfriend Teresa on here found this shell for me. I am always on the hunt for unique vessels to be able to do arrangements in. And I have this one and a great, the other one I think is a snail shell. But see with those little Billy Bobs in them? And again, I think that's what they're called, is those Billy Bobs. So I'm not adding a lot of color to this, so it will go with any decor, kind of neutral. And I'm debating if I should put some lamb's ear in. What do you think? I don't know if it needs it. I think I'm not gonna put that in. Paul lost over 8 pounds and you lost 6. You know, well, good for you. I'm happy for you. So Teresa's husband on here was very sick. He still is. Lost 15 pounds in 2 weeks. He said, I hate men sometimes. They happen to lose weight very quickly. It would take me a year to lose 15 pounds. And I'd be miserable the whole time. It's 20 now, Teresa? Aw, I know I asked you this morning how he is, and you said he's only 50% better. I feel badly. I hope the meds that he's on are going to make him feel better, but definitely get that Mucinex. Doris, were you on the Mucinex? I swear by the Mucinex. Even when I was feeling better, I continued to take it. I was so paranoid that my chest, I know Nunzi on here, I don't know if she got off of her lunch break, but she was taking the Mucinex too. Kathy, you are freaking cracking me up that you may need that for your bathroom. Kathy is a very good friend of mine who's bought a lot of designs of mine, but every time she buys something, she puts it in her bathroom. What's with the bathroom? Last time she bought something, she obviously liked it, bought it, and then was asking me if I could change the color flower so it went with the bathroom. I said, Kath, can't you put it in another room? That is hysterical. You think the lamb's here, Marianne? I'm not sure. Now that I'm looking at it.
See you later.
Bye. My husband was home for work, for lunch. He's going back. Every day he's home for lunch. What do you think? I don't, the lamb's ear is like a completely different color with the whites, so I don't know that it needs it. Yes, Marianne, the Mucinex was fabulous stuff. Fabulous. You know, I have a couple of these too. These are kind of cool in here. I'm going to add this. I'm really going through all my greens now. When you do an arrangement with just greens, you use a lot of greens. As opposed to when you're doing a regular floral arrangement, not only will you use greens, but floral buds take up a lot of space. And if you're not using floral buds, you need to fill it in with greens. Oh, these were the other things that I didn't know if I was going to add. You know what? Let me try these. If I don't like them, I can take it out. But I thought the color with this was great too. Maybe not. The 12-hour one is the best. Yes. That's the only one I saw in the store. And I like that because then you don't have to remember every 4 hours. Has it been 4 hours? And, you know, keep time. I know in the beginning when I had a fever and I was taking the Tylenol for the fever, at like 3.5 hours, you knew right away it started to wear off. Oh, I like these things in it. And the color of it is perfect with this shell. I'm just going to stick a few in these. Again, great texture. I need my my Lazy Susan. It's one of the things that I got from my mom's house when I was cleaning out my mom's. On the kitchen table, she always had a Lazy Susan. She doesn't have a need for it now, so I'm taking that Lazy Susan. So that's the perfect thing when you're doing this, to be able to turn it around so you can see all sides. All sides. I'm gonna make this a little shorter. Problem with wearing all black. I have all fuzzies over me. Those things that I added to that nautical wreath this morning had all fuzzies on them, and I have it all over me. One more of these and I think we are good. Here. There we go. What do you think? I love this. This may go very nice in my house too. That was a quick one. It's all finished. Now I'll have to take some pictures of it. I'll be posting that later. I'm glad that some of you were able to jump on with me in the middle of the afternoon. How tall is that? Well, Kath, I have my handy dandy measuring tape here. From the bottom to the top of these is approximately 14 inches. And it is approximately 17 inches wide. And It's about 9 inches deep. Bye, Marianne. Oh, I was at a wake yesterday. Sorry. I'll talk to you soon. When I get to Mom's, I'll look for those pictures that I promised you. Okay. All finished here. What do you think? And you know, while I'm on here, Kathy, and if you're looking, today's Kathy's birthday, by the way. Let's all say happy birthday to Kathy. Happy birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. I want to show you the other shell that I'll be doing. Hold on one second. This is a snail, right? So again, I'll be doing greens coming in this, but just so you can see, it's a totally different shape from, and this is a conch shell, right? Just to show you the difference. And this one is higher, and this one is wider. They're both the same colorways. It's actually nice to do a grouping of them too. Anyway, wanted you to see that. I'm not ready to do this one yet. I don't know that I have enough greens to do this. Because again, I want the droopy ones. I just feel that it adds to the beachy, coastal feel. But anyway, I'm glad that I have gotten a chance to talk to all of you this afternoon. I hope you have a great day. Keep your eyes posted. I'll be posting this on the page. And as I do the other ones, I'll try and put up a post before I'm going to go live just so you can have an idea. So if you'd like to join me to be able to say hello, you'll know when I will be live. Because it's always much more fun to be able to talk to people. But anyway, thanks for hopping on with me. You have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye now.